Nice. Very nice. How much for a set of blow-ups? Look good on the study wall, they would.
And that's all you can say?
What else is there to say about a stack of dirty photographs in which I'm a subject matter?
You don't deny that it's you, that they're fakes?
Well, no point in that, is there, boyo? No, that's Donovan Prescott, all right. Large as life and twice as willing. As a matter of interest, where do you get them?
They came through the post anonymously. A souvenir of your business trip to Moscow, hmm?
Then everyone in the post room has seen them?
No, they were marked private and personal.
Oh, thank heavens for that. Wouldn't want all the young virgins in the post room to see them, would we? Might give them the wrong ideas. Have to fight to keep them off, I would. The thought alone is enough to turn me on.
Now, I suggest that your resignation is on the chairman's desk by midday.
Else you'll show. Getting rid of the competition, Heathcliff.
Do you agree?
Get stuffed. I'll give you 30 bob for the set. That's the market price. Take it from me.
By midday?
Or take the money. Because if you're thinking of using those against me, old friend, you're buying yourself one hell of a lot of woe. And I joke not. One hell of a lot of trouble is coming your way.
My way?
Like explaining to the authorities why you're in possession of material which could only have been provided by the KGB.
Donovan Prescott, sales manager for Allied Motors. He was constantly in and out of Eastern communist countries, fixing up tractor deals, among other things. One of our largest exporters to the Iron Curtain countries. £20 million this year so far. All sold by Prescott.
You said was. I take it he's no longer working for us.
Oh, he's working for us all right, but it's debatable whether he'll be selling tractors anymore. He's about to be sacked from Allied. See, the other side sent some compromising photographs to one of Prescott's fellow directors, Heathcote Land. Now, he's pressing for his signature and his resignation, or he'll show. You, Callan, will ensure that Land will do no such thing.
Was Prescott on the job when he was photographed, sir?
Don't be crude.
I mean, was he on a mission, sir?
Mission?
Yeah. Oh, what was he, a courier? Dead letter collector? Why didn't the Russians arrest him?
Moscow needed those tractors.
Oh, I see. So they punished him by providing a bird and sending the resulting photographs where they do most harm, eh?
Right.
Well, it's better than a bullet in the back, isn't it? Whichever way you look at it.
Perhaps.
Why didn't Prescott's section explain the circumstances to this man? What's his name? Land?
Couldn't risk an admission of that nature if there were such an admission and they ever picked up Prescott. A public trial and bingo. Come in. Oh, one moment, Cross. Anything else, Callan?
No. I'll take it to wait a couple of days.
No, you start tomorrow.
Yeah, oh, no, sir. No. I'm on leave. Midnight tonight, 2 days. You authorise it.
Hardly important, is it? A toy soldier convention?
It's not toy soldiers, sir. It's model soldiers. And it is rather important to me.
Oh, Callan, don't you want the subject file?
Yeah, no. So you give that to Cross. I'll collect it from him later.
No, you're the obvious man for this job, Callan. You see, Land also goes to the toy soldier convention. He seems even more keen on toys than you are.
You are a right bastard, aren't you, sir?
Oh, here's last month's edition of Miniature Warfare.
Got my copy, thank you, sir.
Land has an ad in it. Soldier or something he's looking for.
Thank you, sir.
Whenever Callan looks like that, I can't help remembering what happened to my predecessor. Right, Cross. Let's see what we can dig up on Heathcote Land.
Frankly, I think I'd rather have been arrested and sent to carve chessmen for a spell. At least I'd have come home a hero.
With your job secure, the little wife forgiving and forgetting the wayward husband, all thinking it was part of the spy bit, eh?
In a nutshell. Now, if she sees those photographs, I'll be out of my ear as far as she's concerned. I don't know which is worse, losing the job or Sheila, my wife.
Yeah, I know.
Cut my throat from ear to ear, she will. Unless you can stop her finding out.
Oh, we'll try.
Then you better try hard, boy.
Better, Mr. Prescott?
Well, I've always done my bit for you blokes, haven't I?
You knew the risks, got paid for it.
Paid? My foot.
Hang on. Wait a minute. What are you saying then? Are you saying that we blackmailed you into working for us?
No. Why should they do that?
Well, I mean, you said there was no money in it, you weren't blackmailed, so why'd you do it?
I was proud to help out. Call it patriotism, if you like.
Oh, come on, do me a favour, will you?
So I helped you, you helped me.
You haven't given in to Land's demands?
No.
You going to?
No, I won't. If you can't stop him, then he can show. I'll try to ride it out. Maybe Sheila will give me another break.
Another?
Yeah, I dropped a clanger once before. Came home with a little lady's you-know-what in my pocket. Ouch.
You think you can ride the rest of the board, then, do you?
Now, listen, man, privately, every one of them will have a spot of admiration, even a twinge of jealousy. She was one hell of a girl, boy. But publicly, they'll have to back Heathcote Land, and I'll be out of my ear. And with that kind of reputation, sacked for immorality, there'll be no more director in charge of sales jobs are coming my way.
This man Land, tell me about him.
He's a bigot of the first order. If it wasn't for the unions, we wouldn't have a man left working in the factory.
I don't follow.
He once tried to sack a charge hand for having a quiet snog in the storeroom with a junior storekeeper. Female, mind. And in the charge hand's own time. Well, if you start doing things like that, who's safe? And as for office Christmas parties, they are O-U-T, out.
Sent the photographs to the right man, didn't they, the KGB?
They did. What'll you do?
I don't know, I haven't seen Land yet, have I? You got anything on him?
Counter blackmail? Not there. Pure as the driven snow he is. I doubt if he even knows what it's for, except...
He has a wife and daughter.
Might be worth a blood test there, too. Only joking. But if you want to put a black on him, you'll have to frame him.
Tell me something, this girl in the photograph, was she part of your patriotism?
No.
No? Well, you really got what you asked for, didn't you? You ready in there?
Yeah.
Bring it in now. Right, watch it and pour it.
Ooh, takes me back a bit, this does. Could make a good living at this at one time, bloke could.
What, making model soldiers?
No, Mr. Callan. Making coins.
Right, whoop, that's it.
What's this all about, Mr. Callan? I mean, why are we going to all this trouble?
Well, as a business acquaintance of mine, he collects model soldiers, you see, and he wants this particular old soldier. It's not in existence anymore. He's willing to pay the price. I'm willing to make it for him.
Oh, it's to sell.
Yeah, of course it's to sell.
Much?
20, 30, maybe 50 quid.
Go on, you're joking.
I'm not joking. A lot of money. Things like this.
You're clever, Mr. Callan. 50 quid?
Mr. Land?
Yeah?
My name's Tucker, David Tucker. I understand you're advertising for Prince Eugene's standard bearer.
Yes, I am. I see, yeah.
It's not from the original set, of course.
But there was only one set made.
That's right, by for Sir Edward Bailey in 1894. I checked his chronicles. Unfortunately, the original standard bearer was lost in a voyage from Cairo to Florence. He dropped it in the Med.
You bet. And this?
No, I made that.
You made it?
Yeah.
What?
Well, I understand you have an original surgeon from Napoleon's old guard, and I'd rather like that, so I thought swaps.
Why, swap rather. Wonderful.
Oh, splendid, splendid. Yeah. Are you free for a few minutes?
Oh, yes, I'm free for the next 2 hours, and I'm fighting in the semi-final.
Yes, so am I. Well, I wonder if you care to limber up.
Why not?
Ah. I must say, I did admire your article on the uses of shrapnel. Not very effective, though, was it, in Napoleonic times?
No, not really. Not shrapnel as we understand it now. Actually, the British used rockets, but they were liable to be as lethal to the sender as the receiver.
Yes. Of course, there was canister.
Yeah.
You know, a hit from canister on a battery, that could be pretty lethal.
Oh, yes, and to troops in squares. There. Napoleon?
That's right.
Where'd you get it?
I made it. Look, I was thinking, you know, surely we should allow more for casualties from a hit with canister.
Oh, under the new rules you do. You throw 2 dice for canister and nothing off for range.
Oh, yes, yes, of course. Well, shall we say then canister only at 250 yards?
Yes, fine.
Advance by light infantry in open order, a full move towards the ruin. Then Count Ollier's cavalry will ride to the edge of the wood on the right flank, followed by the horse artillery, which will run limber. Then Count Rohan's cavalry cover the left flank.
Wellington's heavy cavalry advance 400 yards towards the ruin, horse artillery follow, and unlimber at the house.
My infantry will form squares.
Yes, I have to send some more reinforcements.
My orders read. Cavalry break into 2 and go to left and right respective flanks out of range. Artillery, open fire with round shot at your squares, if so formed. Damn. My cavalry will charge.
What? Troops in squares?
My dear chap, squares shot to pieces, demoralized with heavy casualties. Now remember, according to the rules, you must throw to see if they will receive the charge. A rout.
By the way, you can now see these.
What are they?
Artillery.
I see. Then, in that case, I countermand the charge.
You can't countermand a charge order.
Oh, yes, I can, after half a move, in which case I sustain only half casualties.
I thought you'd do that. So I ordered my cavalry to charge when you ordered your retreat after an abortive charge.
Yeah?
Oh, yes. What does it say? No, what does it say here? Tell me.
Cavalry charge if lands cavalry turn tail.
And cuts yours to pieces. Only for half a move, of course, and you sustain only half casualties again. I will throw for casualties.
Very good, Tucker. Very good. You and I will have to fight a campaign, I can see that. Do you live in London?
Yes, I do.
Well, you better come along to my place, see my war room.
Oh, I'd like that.
Have you ever fancied fighting a campaign up the Loire towards Orleans?
Oh, no, I mean, I'm a Napoleonic man myself. Anyway, there wasn't a campaign in that area, not during those times.
More reason to fight one now.
Right you are.
Mr. Callan. Mr. Callan, I'm sorry to trouble you.
I'm sorry, I think you must have made a mistake. My name is Tucker.
Oh. I must have made a mistake.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry. It's what I like about war games, you know. I mean, there's no snobbery involved, is there? Each and every man's welcome.
Yeah. He didn't look much like a war games man to me.
What the hell do you want to do a damn fool thing like that for?
What?
You nearly shot me in there, mate.
I mean, I didn't know you was up to something apart from flogging that soldier. Up to something? Here?
That's none of your business.
I thought you might need me to give you a bit of a hand, Mr. Callan.
No, thanks. What did you want, anyway?
Mr. Callan, I'm a bit low.
You smell high enough to me, mate.
Well, no, that is not kind, Mr. Callan. It's because of you I got in trouble in the first place. It's because of you that I'm not able to earn an honest penny no more. And I need money, Mr. Callan. I need it bad.
Yeah, how much?
A lot, Mr. Callan, a lot.
What for?
Mr. Callan had done a terrible thing. I'm going to have to lie low for a bit. Now, you know that costs real money.
You twit. What? After all the trouble I went to get you out of the mess you got into with the law last time.
I know, Mr. Callan, you fixed it real good for me. I'm grateful, but I couldn't help it this time. I'm sorry, honest, I couldn't help it.
What happened?
Well, I've got to report to Fuzz every day.
I know that. What happened?
I forgot.
You mean you were out on a job and you forgot?
No. I was making that soldier with you. Oh, yeah. Did you sell it?
Oh, just hang on. Now, what is this terrible thing you've done?
I told you, I forgot to report to the coppers. That's terrible. They're probably all dashing about the streets just now, searching for me.
Is that all? You niffy twit, they won't even have noticed. Tell them the truth. Tell them you were with me.
Do you mean they won't mind?
Of course they won't. I mean, you'll apologise. They say you've been a naughty boy, don't do it again. And then they'll point out the nearest public baths.
Thank you, Mr. Callan, thank you.
Don't mention it. Don't mention it.
Thanks.
Go on, get off there now. I don't know why I bother.
So glad you could make it.
Oh, I've always tried for a good walk.
Splendid, Tucker, splendid. That's what I like to hear. Janice! It's my wife. Darling, this is Mr. Tucker. Mr. Tucker, my wife, Janice.
Delighted to meet you, Mr. Tucker.
Sven?
Mr. Tucker is the man who gave me Prince Eugene's standard bearer.
Oh, you made it, didn't you, yourself?
Yes, I did.
How clever of you. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Darling, we're going to pop into the war room to do battle. Any chance of any coffee?
5 minutes.
Yes, sir. Up the stairs, everyone.
Thank you.
Oh, darling, if anyone calls, tell them I'm out and you don't know when I'll be back.
Right down.
Unless, of course, it's Prescott. I rather want to talk to him. I think I've been a bit hasty. Oh, turn left, Tucker, and it's the door facing you.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm glad you changed your mind. Blimey.
Make yourself at home.
It's magnificent.
You approve?
I've never seen anything like it in my whole life. Except in shops that sell this stuff, of course.
Yes, well, I suppose it is one of the privileges of having a bit of money, and it is my only vice.
Oh, surely not.
Yes. Oh, that and collecting antique African figures. See those chaps over there? 1,000 years old.
Ah, you've been to Africa then?
Yes, Rhodesia, 1960 to 64. We opened a factory out there. Still doing very well, so they tell me.
Making tractors?
Who knows? Now, look, I've prepared the maps. What I suggest is that the English have invaded from the south. You know, pretend it's possible.
Fine.
Right, good. Well, make up your mind. Invader or defender?
Oh, I'm easy.
Well, I do know that area of France pretty well. It might be too easy if I defended it.
All right. I'll defend it. You attack it.
Right. Now, let's assume that the English have a good spy system and know pretty well where the enemy strength is. Oh, by the way, you brought your own troops with you, didn't you?
Oh, yes, indeed, yes.
Led by Napoleon.
No, I'll be Napoleon.
Then I'll be Wellington. Now, let's mark our troop position, shall we? Da-da-da-dee-da-dee-da-da. Ridiculous, isn't it?
Right.
Well, you and I are going to fight a lovely war, and I don't know a damn thing about you. Or you me.
Well, we know that we both like playing war games, don't we?
Yes, and you like making soldiers. What do you do for a living?
Well, it's sort of foreign office, really.
Oh, what's your job there? Or shouldn't I ask?
No, you can ask. It's not all that important. Oh, it's all to do with passports, you know. You'd be amazed how many people lose them. I have to, help them out. And then there's 1 or 2 repatriation jobs every year, sort of general troubleshooting,
Fascinating.
Well, I suppose it is. If you call answering a lot of people's questions and giving them advice fascinating, yes, it is.
Is that all you do? Give advice?
And hope it's acted on, yeah.
You're asking for trouble, aren't you?
How do you mean?
I will allow you to alter your dispositions if you like.
Oh, no, we'll see. So Narrow Valley, it's easy to defend. It's got a hill covering the whole district.
Yes, but with my total force, you wouldn't last half a day.
Oh, well, it depends how many people you take with you. That's what counts.
Well, that's the way you want to play it, is it?
Well, how would you play it?
Would you like to know? So, we have our first battle here, didn't we? Now, my force is always scouted by infantry in open order, supported by artillery. My main force is 5 miles back, flanked by cavalry and skirmishers.
Right, well, your cavalry will find defences on the road where it goes between the hills, here.
Yes. And by keeping a close watch, they send a report back to me, Wellington, and I decide to bypass the defended road and cross the bridge here. Ah, where I see you have another small force defending the bridge and the house.
Right.
Yes, well then I will attack with my advance force at the bridge here. Right. Come on, let's hit the paper.
Fine.
You'll find all your stuff over there.
Thank you.
Tucker, I'd like you to give me some advice, if you would. Something you might know about, being connected with a foreign office.
Oh, yeah?
Well, say a foreign intelligence service sent somebody incriminating photographs of a colleague in compromising circumstances with a girl, not his wife. What would you do?
I don't know. I'd send them back to him and tell him to be more careful in future, I suppose.
What if the photographs were taken in Moscow?
Oh, same thing, only obviously I want to know why they'd been sent to me.
Well, let's just pretend that this colleague had worked for a while overseas as a spy for Britain, on the side.
Wait a minute, what is all this about spies?
Well, businessmen abroad, they often do, don't they?
Well, I've read about it, yeah.
Well, let's just pretend for a moment that he was a spy.
Well, I suppose I'd ask myself, first of all, was this affair a part of his clandestine activities?
Clandestine, I like that. I asked myself that question. Was it part of his clandestine activities?
Then you decided that it was?
No. I decided that it wasn't. And this was confirmed by the subject himself. Rather carelessly, I thought. No, it seems he visited this girl regularly. She was in love with him, silly little idiot. Now, that girl's going to be hurt. She's going to be hurt very badly, not only by his non-return, but by the Russians. He should have known that, didn't he?
Go on.
Well, it is agreed, then, that this man was probably a spy.
Oh, I shouldn't think so, Mr. Land. I mean, I don't think he would be trusted for that sort of job, would he? I mean, not that I know anything about that sort of thing, anyway.
You don't trust spies. You use their facilities and keep an eye on them for the double cross.
Go on.
Well, let's say this spy doesn't like being booted out of his firm. Let's say he insists MI5, or whatever it's called nowadays, help him out.
Oh, why should they?
Well, if they don't, he'll tell all. The reason doesn't matter. Now, let's suppose that they agree to help him out. Now, what I want you to tell me is, what would they do?
I've no idea, Mr. Land. Under similar circumstances, for instance, what would you do?
I might dig up a skeleton from Heathcote Land's cupboard, and I might say to him, now you belt up or we'll tell all we know about you as well.
And do you have any skeletons?
Well, everybody has a skeleton in their cupboard, don't they? I'll just have to be careful, don't I?
There we are.
Oh, thank you, darling. Come on, let's write our orders down for the first move, shall we?
Whenever you're ready.
Why'd you write everything down before you do it?
Oh, well, so that when you make your first move and find that you've dropped an almighty clanger, you can't in fact pretend that you intended to do something else entirely different.
But it's only a game, for heaven's sake. Nobody's going to cheat.
Only a game. Tucker, did you hear what she said? Only a game. No, seriously, it's to save time arguing later. You see, my darling, it is a most regrettable truth that in this war game, you never trust a soul. Is that right, Callan?
That's right.
I presume your cavalry are going to charge me, old son.
Oh, yes. You'll suffer heavy casualties unless you withdraw.
Splendidly said, Callan, splendid. We know exactly where we stand, don't we?
Throw for morale. You stand. Well, it's not really much point in your throwing for casualties, is there? Melee. My cavalry cuts you to pieces. So sorry.
Dear chap, don't be sorry. Next bound, my artillery, here and here, open fire with great but point-blank range. It's a massacre.
Hang on, wait a minute, flipping neck, you can't do that. I mean, you've got your own troops in the way there.
Yes, but only a few of them, and they have served their purpose. Now, do you want to throw the dice, or will you just take them off now?
Written orders.
Certainly, written orders.
Throw the dice. Go on. Sad. That is very sad. They will retire and guard the bridge until reinforcements arrive.
You see, I am a ruthless man. You'll have to remember that next time, won't you?
Yes, I will, won't I? How long have you known that I wasn't called Tucker?
Since the convention.
Lonely. And yet you invite me here to your home knowing that I'm not who I say I am. Why?
I didn't think you were a thief.
Thank you.
You are the man sent to get Prescott off the hook, aren't you? The fixer. You know, save his job, even make sure that he gets the managing directorship. You do work for intelligence, don't you?
And our bosses just didn't bother to give us the full facts, did they? They didn't bother to tell us that what Prescott is after is a job he's simply not suited for.
It is possible they didn't know that Prescott was in line for the job.
Come on, sir. Of course they damn well knew. All they got to do is read the business section of their daily newspapers to find out that Allied's...
Allied's present managing director retires next week, and the board meet in 4 days' time to choose a new one, and Prescott and Land are on the short list.
Prescott, Land, and a couple of virtual non-runners. Listen, sir. I am sure that Land is sincere in his belief that Prescott is simply not the man who should be running Britain's #1 export complex. I mean, the man for that job should be a diplomat. I must say, I agree with him.
Land, of course, believes that he is the man for the job.
No, funnily enough, sir, he doesn't. He's not certain. But one thing he is certain about. He's quite willing to throw over his chance of the job if it means making sure that Prescott's out.
Do you mean if Prescott agrees to withdraw, so will Land?
No, sir, no, not exactly.
What then?
Look, sir, Land will show the photographs in order to stop Prescott simply because he believes that Prescott is the wrong man for this job.
Cross, what do you think our friend Prescott would do if the situation were reversed?
You just walk in there, slap the photos on the desk and say, is this the kind of man you want for the job? Or am I?
However, we are not industrial tycoons. Well, what have you managed to find on Land?
All his friends, colleagues, club servants, people at the factory. It's all the same, sir. There isn't a stain on his character, not a blot. No, we can always fix something up. It isn't difficult. Done it before, often enough.
We'll keep it in mind.
We keep out of it, sir. We don't intervene anymore.
I don't want opinions. I have my own. I want suggestions for a line of action. Anyway, the situation has changed. Prescott has received an offer from Land, a further year's employment in his present capacity, then £50,000 as a personal gift from Land.
Well, that's handsome.
Offer refused.
Oh, well, there you are. The man's a fool.
So we continue with the operation.
Thereby giving Prescott an edge over Land for the top job.
That is not our concern.
If you'll pardon me saying so, sir, I think it is our concern. It is quite obvious that Prescott is not the man for the job, any more than he's the man for our sort of job, either. Let's face it, the man's a bloody ram. You give him one half a smell of a bird, he could blow the whole caboodle.
I repeat, that is not our concern. We are ordered to help Prescott.
Yeah, but it's Prescott's own fault, sir.
Callan, it is just possible I might agree with you. That is not the point. Persons higher up.
I know. Persons higher up do not think the KGB should be allowed to get away with capers of this kind.
Well, hell's bells, if they did, nobody would be safe in this job, and I mean nobody. Everyone is a skeleton somewhere.
Yeah, that's what Land said.
How easy would it be to frame him?
It could be
Oh,
arranged.
look, come off it, will you? I mean, what would Land do? Land would not only say that he was being framed, he would say who was framing him and why. I mean, Cross has just said the man's character is spotless.
You're surprised, aren't you? Well, we keep looking. In the meantime?
An accident? Take him out of circulation temporarily or permanently?
Lovely. That's a lovely idea, that is. The KGB would merely send another set of photographs to another director.
There isn't another director who could throw the first stone. None of them are pure and unsullied. Cross might have the right answer. Anyway, now your cover's blown, you suspect anybody else who turns up?
So, either I persuade Prescott not to bother to go for the job, or I persuade Land, let Prescott off the hook, or you let Cross off the leash.
Now, you listen to me. I've been out there on missions where I could have been shot if I'd been caught.
Come off it. They haven't shot one of ours for ages.
All right, then dropped in front of a bus, a sledge, if it makes you happier.
That makes me happier.
Then I'm not coming home to be booted into obscurity as a reward, even if the boot is gold-tipped.
Some people might think that 50,000 quid's a very fine offer. Coupled with the offer from my department of a job of equal remuneration.
And I have to spend a year under the self-satisfied smirk of Heathcote Land? No, thank you. Listen, man, what would you have done in the same situation?
Oh, don't you ask me that question, mate, because it happens to me all the time. I'll say this, though. Things might have been a damn sight easier if you'd been more forthright in the first place when you asked for help.
Would you have given it?
Oh, I don't know. That wouldn't be my decision, would it?
I don't see that it matters much what my morals are. So long as I can do the job properly. And I can. Believe me, I can. I worked for that job from a boy. And I saw my father going through those factory gates on a Monday morning. Someday, Donovan Prescott, I said, someday I'll be there. And all I ask is that you get me a fair crack of the whip. I'll do the rest, man. I'll do the rest.
I may not be able to help.
Then I'll go down fighting. But I will not withdraw from my application.
That's your last word, is it?
Listen, man, I'm so sure I can nail that job that if I don't get it, well, Heathcote bloody Land can have my job and his stinking money into the bargain. But I'm the best man, old lad. By far the best man. I didn't inherit 25% of the shares from my old man. I had to work my way to where I am. So I'm not in a position to afford morals like he is.
That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
No, he inherited the shares.
Yeah, and he got you a job as director when he could have vetoed
But
it.
not without a you be a good little boy homily. Now, you put it to him. If he wins, I go. But if I win, he goes and sells his shares on the open market.
sir.
How much are these?
35 shillings, sir.
I'll have half a dozen, please.
Certainly, sir.
Is it possible to have them sent?
Of course, sir. Where would you like them sent, sir?
Oh, Callan. Master David.
And the address, sir?
You know, Callan, however this battle goes, it's been a damn good war so far.
Right.
Do you fancy another one? Change sides, you'll be Wellington.
We could say the French had invaded England.
Why didn't I think of that earlier?
About Prescott.
Oh, don't spoil the day.
You're not going to give him his chance, then?
Give him his chance, hell no. He might win. What happens now? Do I have an accident or disappear?
Don't be daft.
Now, come off it, Callan. Don't tell me the thought hadn't in somebody's pretty little head. I mean, see, I know I'm being followed. I spotted it days ago.
Oh, really? Has it occurred to you that perhaps they wanted you to know that you were being followed?
It's very inconvenient not being able to go where I'd like to go.
I'm sure it is, I'm sure.
Callan, I'm going through with this. And if I should have an accident, there is a man somewhere with a letter.
Oh, they'll find him.
Not before a copy had been sent to every newspaper in the country.
I'll slap a D notice on it.
But perhaps the newspapers might take no notice.
That's true. Very true.
Will you tell your boss?
What boss?
Nerve of the man. Thinking we'd remove him.
Yeah, perhaps he should be in the department, sir.
There's time for that yet. But where would he leave such a letter?
Well, I mean, there are lots of places, sir, aren't there? I mean, you know, any bank. Oh, there's the 1,000-odd solicitors in London. And we really should have watched his mail, sir.
Yes, well, we'd better start looking. Should be able to manage the solicitors before tomorrow's board meeting if we call in help.
Yeah, then, of course, there are all his friends. Then there are solicitors outside London, in the country, and, you know, out of the country. Then, of course, if the German newspapers got hold of it, well, I mean, they're not covered by a D notice, are they? They could publish first and apologise later.
Yes.
Mr. Cross, sir.
Send him in. All right, we can't hit him.
I think we've got him. There's a possibility of an illegitimate child out at Sevenoaks.
You're off your nut.
He sent a toy to this address, Sir John Briggs, Elson Avenue, Sevenoaks. Now, Master John Briggs has got a very attractive mother, aged about 27, but according to the neighbours, he hasn't got a father, and as far as they know, he's never had one. Now, Mrs. Briggs is unrelated to Land. She's never worked for him. There's no apparent connection. Why, therefore, is our friend Land sending toys to her 8-year-old son?
8 years old?
Yeah, I checked with the local school.
Born in 1962.
You can count.
Have you any idea, Mr. Cross, what the mother was doing in 1962?
Why?
Do you think possibly she might have been in Rhodesia?
I'm checking with her at the moment, Mr. Callan.
Just as well you are, Mr. Cross, because that's precisely where Land was, between 1960 and 64.
Yes, sir.
One Mrs. Briggs, living at 32 Elson Avenue, Sevenoaks, age about 27. Movements over last 10 years. She married? If so, when did husband die? Start at passport office about movements.
I already answered for Mr. Cross. I'm just correlating now.
If you'd asked me, sir, I would.
Thank you, as soon as possible.
You're wrong. You'll get nothing on Land.
What time is the board meeting tomorrow?
It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We're finishing off a war after lunch. I'm losing.
Aren't we all?
Yes.
Passport office have never issued a passport to Mrs. Briggs. Her husband held one. He was killed in a road accident in 1963. I continue the search.
Thank you. Oh, the boy had a father. Well, I shall have to call Land's bluff about leaving a letter.
I don't think he's bluffing.
All right, perhaps not. But when it's opened, assuming the opener to be a responsible person, I don't think it'll go to the press immediately. Whoever has it will take counsel first, somewhere, if there is such a letter.
Give me until tomorrow, will you?
You have until he drives off to the meeting. Cross?
Yes, sir.
Arrange the details. Stay on standby.
A lorry?
Hello. What's your name?
John.
John. Would you like him, John?
Yes, please.
Go on then, he's yours. Hey, got about 5 more, yeah? You can have these too.
Thank you.
You can't give him all those. They're expensive.
No, it's all right. Got quite a lot more at home. Mrs. Briggs, I'd like a word with you. It's rather important. It's about Mr. Land. Heathcote Land. Please. I'm trying to save him from a lot of trouble.
Thank you, Mrs. Land.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's all right. Plenty of time.
The car's coming at 4:30.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Now, I'm just off to play bridge with the Stockleys, so I'll see you when you get back. All the best, darling. I'm sure you'll make it all right. Bye.
Why don't you call a shareholders' meeting? With your 25%, you could vote yourself in.
I don't operate that way. Well. Hello, is that you, Prescott? Is Land here? Are you attending the board? What? Now listen, I meant what I said about the photographs. When I go in, I'm going to show them to... Hello? Prescott? Come on, let's get our dispositions down, shall we?
What is all this about your going in and showing?
Well, I said, he goes in at 4, me at 5. Now, come on, get a move on. We've only got 2 hours.
Mr. Land, I don't want to finish this war. We are evenly matched on the field. Now, I think I could only win by using a secret weapon, and I'm quite certain that must be against the rules.
Secret weapon? I am intrigued.
Let Prescott off the hook now, please.
An accident on the way to the factory, is that the weapon?
No, that was called off 2 hours ago.
I am intrigued.
A colleague of mine bought some of these for me. I gave 6 away. This one's yours.
A secret weapon?
Yes. He thought the boy was your son.
I am flattered. Which colleague was it? The one who was tailing me when I bought it?
Yes.
Well, it was the boy's birthday. I'd have preferred to have taken it down myself, but at least I thought I'd get away by having it sent. So he thought it was my son, did he? Then checked and found out that it couldn't possibly have been.
That's right. I must admit we did nearly give up at that point.
But not you.
No, Mr. Land, not me. After Sevenoaks, I went to Broadstairs.
Now, look, Callan, we're going to finish this game. Play it out to the last bound. The other battle between us, well, all right, your secret weapon wins the day. Prescott and myself start on equal terms. What you'd found out about me, would you have used it?
Oh, yes, yes. I would have given him the information by telephone. He could have done what he liked with it.
All right, I'll get the photographs.
Oh, there's no point in doing that. Why don't you just burn them? I don't think you would have used them anyway.
Come on, let's start.
Well, perhaps I ought to let Prescott know that he's off the hook.
Wait a minute. You haven't seen my secret weapon yet. Its uses are purely anti-personnel.
And very effective at close range.
It's good for an eye at 20 yards, and it fires real ammunition. No telephone calls.
Oh dear, what a pity. You see, I didn't bring wine with me. I didn't think I'd need it today.
From your end of the table to mine, you'd never make it. So come on. Let's finish the game, shall we?
Do I get shot if I win?
No. Only if you try to use the telephone or leave before the end. You see, I do like a little edge. He goes in for his interview first. Now, he's bound to be rattled. Not a good sign in a managing director.
You'd never pull that trigger, and you know it. I'll finish the game. What a fool, you know.
There was a war on. I'd just been ordered overseas. I suppose it, what you'd call a brief encounter, a girl called Carol. It's a very old and a very trite story. I married the girl I was engaged to, Janice.
Then about, what would it be, 12 months later, you bumped into Carol again. And she'd had a girl, little daughter. That was yours. So what did you do? You bought her a home, you made her an allowance, set a trust fund up for the daughter. Because it was that act of kindness that really clobbered you, wasn't it? If you disclaimed paternity then, I mean now, 28 years later, who would know about it?
You can't do that. You can't hurt people that way, and you know it, Callan. Now, come on, let's write our orders down. Let battle commence.
Right.
Nice little chap, isn't he?
Your grandson? Yeah.